Hey, what's up everybody? Ralph here. So today's topic, I want to talk to you guys about why buy now, pay later is keeping you broke. So for those that don't know what that is, buy now, pay later is a form of payment plan that allows you to make your purchases and break it up into installment plans, right? So if you say you bought something for like 200 bucks, they'll give you an option to break that down and say 4 payments for like 50 bucks, right? It makes it easier for you to make your payments and make your purchases. And it's not something that's new. This started gaining popularity during the pandemic where everybody was forced to shop online. So it's pretty much like layaway, except that you can take the purchases with you once you purchase it that day. And it's almost like a credit card, except it doesn't have a credit limit. But the thing you want to remember is, these companies, they don't create these plans to help you or make your life easier, right? In a sense, they're making it easier, but obviously you always remember that they're there to make money, right? They understand that people, when it comes to spending, managing their money, they know people aren't great at doing it, right? And their goal is to make money through various ways, which I'll get into. But the thing with these payment plans and why it's keeping you broke is the one thing you want to understand is it's making you purchase items that are more expensive. It's making you spend more than you usually would, right? So, and that's usually how, like, say, credit cards, like people that aren't good with managing money, right? Typically, if you have like $200 in your bank account, you're going to spend $200 in your bank account. But the way these buy now, pay laters work is allowing you to buy things in installments. It's making you spend more than you usually would, right? And that's not good. And that's not the way you want to manage your money, especially if you're someone that struggles with managing money, using these credit cards. If you're someone that uses these credit cards, the goal is to make you spend more than you work, unless you're good with managing money. And that's how it's keeping you broke, right? You're going to the item because you're like, oh, I can break up these purchases in installments. So what it's going to make you do is, like, it's going to make you shop more. And that's why places like Walmart and all these other retail stores partner up with companies that allow this buy now, pay later, because they know they're like, oh, as long as they have that option available, you're going to come to their store and spend more money than you normally should or you need to, right? Especially when you should be spending your money on things that you need, like groceries and gas and stuff, like things that you actually need. But when you have that option available where you can buy now, pay later, you're gonna go buy whatever you want and say, all right, instead of me paying $500 that day, I can break it up and say, oh, you want me to pay for payment installments in like 75 bucks, which makes it much easier for you, for your pockets, as you pay, every 2 weeks, because that's when usually people get paid. So they understand this. So they know that if they can bring up your payments in smaller pieces, they know that you're going to spend more on items overall. Now, another thing you want to understand is how it's making you broke is through fees. Now, not all companies charge fees and not all of them charge interest rates, which is good, but some do. So you want to make sure you understand that. You want to read, the details in the paperwork to make sure that they don't. But a lot of them don't charge fees. They do charge fees to the retailers like Walmart. That's how they kind of make their money. But if you got to make sure you're looking at the paperwork and making sure that there's no fees and no interest rate, but some of them do. And let's say that if you miss a payment, let's say if your 2 weeks come up and your first payment is scheduled and you miss a payment, some of them will charge a fee of anywhere from all the way up to $25. I think it's usually capped at $25. So you need to make sure you be careful, because obviously the people that are doing these buy now, pay later tend to not be good at making payments on time, and they're banking on that. And the ones that do charge a fee, that's how they're making their money. And that's another way it's keeping you broke, because you're taking these options, because you're not good with money. They know that as you're eventually going to miss a payment, and this is where they're going to make their money, through fees. All right, so this is another way that's keeping you broke, right? Instead of making sure that you pay, if you have the money, you buy what you need, you're gonna end up, making installment payments, and then you miss a payment, and then you're gonna get hit with the fee or the interest or the reactivation fee if they cancel your account. So this is something you want to be cognizant about, right? You want to make sure that you're managing your money, you're understanding how that these things are not here to help you. That if you're using these payment methods, the only thing you're going to do is either spend more money, or you're just going to mismanage your money, miss a payment, and then it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your wallet. Another thing is how it's making you broke is, as of now, it doesn't report on your credit report. But I read an article saying that I think come July 1st, I'm gonna do a video on this as well. I just got to read the article. But I think as of July 1st, they're going to start, putting these payments on your credit report. Right? And because it's an installment, it'll come up in your credit report. If you say you miss a payment, they're not doing it now, but I think that's what they're going to start doing later. And if they start reporting this on your credit report, it's going to affect a lot of you, because one thing you need to understand is if you're someone that's missing payments and they start, recording this on your credit report, this is going to hurt you. This is going to affect you in how you can borrow money in the future, right? And if your credit is bad, it's going to say, all right, it results in higher interest rates, causing you to get, obviously higher payments, and for any purchase, if you're purchasing a car, a home, a mortgage, anything that comes to borrowing money. So this could affect you in terms of how you borrow money in the future, or how much you pay in the future. So that's something you want to also be aware of. And this is how it's keeping you broke. And this is how this buy now, pay later method is keeping you broke. Remember, this method is not there to help you. All right, these companies are banking on that you're going to mismanage your money, and they're going to get you on fees, or higher payment charges, or whatever it is, and how they're going to make money. Or these retailers, they know that if they have this type of payment plan available, they know that you're going to come to the store more and purchase more money. All right, and it's going to make them more money. So you need to understand that you got to be cognizant of these type of payment plans. And I know people want their things and they want to make sure they're making purchases, but you got to understand that these companies are not there to help you when it comes to making it easier for you to purchase, They want you to purchase more. They want you to buy more. And if you don't make the payments, they want to hit you with fees and make more money. All right. So that's pretty much how it works. If you got any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share, and please do not forget to subscribe, all right? So you guys take care and have a good one. Later.